something has changed within me. Something is not the same.
Okay.
I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game.
Keep talking
Congrats.
about it. Too late for second guessing.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Too late to go back to sleep.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
It's time to trust my instincts. Close my eyes and leap.
So I'm not a therapist.
It's
but
time to try defying gravity.
This does sound like
This time I will
No.
try
some mild schizophrenia.
defying
almost.
gravity.
Because you can't really defy gravity. You know,
Caleb,
it's
you're
gonna
really
hold me
definitely
down.
not a therapist.
I'm definitely not a therapist.
Now, Samantha, is your name different today?
Hi, it's me, Alphaba.
Oh, I knew it.
Finally, we have Alphaba in the junk house.
We've been
Thank you.
needing it.
Thank you.
And
I'm gonna
Alphaba, I
try
mean,
it.
you made this episode very special somehow with your strange magic. Also, you put on a lot of non-green makeup today.
Exactly. Through the magic of video and video editing, not only are we here, but I'm not green.
Wow.
Thank you, special effects. This is Junk House, by the way.
I haven't seen Wicked, but I think that's the lesson of Wicked is don't be different. Like, make yourself not green.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Well,
she
what's
learns
not
in
green?
the end. Yeah.
You know?
Would you like to know the funny thing about Wicked, Caleb?
So, okay, here's where I'm torn. Because I want to know, but also I know that my wife really wants me to go see the movie with her. And so I don't know if I want to walk into it completely blind like I am right now, where my biggest knowledge of Wicked is that they did it on Glee once.
Okay.
That's like the most I have.
That's fair. I'm fairly certain the movie is going to try and be closer to the book than the stage adaptation.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
One, because
Interesting.
they're making it 2 parts, so I don't know what else they're gonna do.
Yeah.
The stage show is only like 2.5 hours. They can't make 2 full-length movies out of that unless they're like really trying to cram in all the details.
Yeah.
So I can only speak for the stage show. I'm not going to waste my time watching either movie, I don't think.
I'm probably gonna watch them, to be honest.
I mean, if you're hyped about it, I don't want to throw that out the window, but I do have opinions about Wicked.
You can talk about we got some ranch to eat, but you can talk about it.
Yeah, Cordell, which sounds better to you? Expressing your opinions about musical theater in a public format or eating ranch ice cream?
Yeah.
Which
Honestly,
of those,
that's close. That's close.
That is the main reason we are presenting this in video today is
right.
Cordell
We're
has
finally
some
making good
stuff.
on a promise.
Yeah.
We talked about this. I mean, I've had this ranch ice cream for probably a year and a half in my freezer. It moved with me.
Which, thank you. Thank you for moving that with you.
So
And not
here's
leaving
my
it behind
question.
in the trash can where it belongs.
Here's a question. Is there a possibility that in the moving process, it may have melted a little bit and refroze? Because that makes it worse.
There is, I'm going to tell you right now, the Best By date is July 24th, 2024.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Not that far out.
Not that far back.
out.
For a
Not that far
second-
out. It's never, the seal has never been taken off.
Okay, I think we're
that's
safe
good.
then. But I will say, I was really hoping you were going to say July 24th, 2023, in which case I still would say that you have to eat it. But
And I would, because I kind of don't want to go to work this weekend. So I'd let
Here
the
we go.
food poisoning take me out. I just wouldn't tell them what gave it to me.
fair.
Because I think expired 1.5-year-old ranch ice cream is not going to be a reason they're happy with.
I mean, I don't think they can do anything about it though. Like,
yeah, what are they going to do? Fire me for being adventurous?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
So
before I do this, I'm gonna tell you real quick my thing about Wicked. Just the funny part of it. The thing that amuses me the most as I take this lid off. Oh golly. The entire second act of Wicked is just The Wizard of Oz.
Oh.
Yeah.
The entire second act of Wicked is The Wizard of Oz, but from Elphaba's perspective. They just zip through it.
Interesting.
True.
Yeah. And I think that is one, pretty dang lazy. Oh, this looks so bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, my.
That is very funny. So, Cordell, real quick, I want to see it. I also need to get like a smell test from you. It's like, see. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, it's like yellow.
Why does it look like mashed potatoes that have sat on the stove for just that little bit too long?
This was you when you bought it, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I looked like at the time I bought it. I was growing my hair out.
This is okay. Smell test.
You ever smelled a cold chip?
A cold chip? Oh yeah. No. This is bad.
That's the scent here. Is I'm getting the cold smell, but it also just smells like a garlicky chip.
So if you left a Cool Ranch Doritos in your freezer overnight.
I don't want to do this.
This is the best. Do it, Cordell.
I'm so sorry, Cordell, but we made a promise a long time ago.
It's been a long time coming. So
it probably would have been better if we just got it done with.
It would have.
It would have.
It would have.
Hey, Samantha, lean a little bit so I can
you want to look yourself in the eye?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey. Your fault, pal.
You're wearing the same shirt.
Okay. I wear the same at home shirt. I go through 3 of them and I just keep them washed. I'm always wearing the same at home clothes. Okay, so it moves. The spoon moves through the ice cream pretty smoothly.
I like a Van Leeuwen ice cream. The texture is good. So, okay. Do you want me to give you a 3, 2, 1?
Give me a 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's go. This is the most advanced tries a thing we've done.
3, 2, 1. Let's go, Mario. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
For people that are just listening to this, it went from this might be okay to this is the worst thing I've ever had to I need to work to be able to swallow this in 3 distinct stages.
Oh,
the Baja Blast has come out.
To even get it down?
I could.
Okay. But you needed some help.
I need a minute.
Do you think you're do you think you're the same person now that you were a minute ago?
No.
What's your new name?
It's still Cordell, but there's a sense of having seen more of the world to it when you say it.
So we're not moving into L. The art. Yeah, extra L in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there so we're not moving on to full on the artist formerly known as Cordell type beat.
I feel haunted, but
truly, as you should.
So let me tell you the experience here.
Okay.
Oh, God, I'm just gonna let it melt there for the rest of the episode. So I've never had Van Leeuwen ice cream before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And first and foremost, when I put it in my mouth, the experience was, this is a high quality cream. This is a good ice cream. Immediately, I'm like, Van Leeuwen makes quality ice cream.
Yeah.
And I said, wow, the texture's spot on. This is really, and then the garlic hit.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
So have you ever smelled Hidden Valley Ranch powder?
Yeah.
Like the mix.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's that.
Oh man.
They did it. They did it real good. It's the Ranch Valley mix in a beautiful creamy ice cream.
Ooh.
I don't like pure Hidden Valley Ranch mix. And this was a detestable experience. But I did it, and that's oh no, it's time for Tubs, actually. It's not Mountain Dew anymore. I fulfilled my promise.
Thank you, Cordell. That's all we needed.
If you could just give us a ranking 1 to 10 on how this was as an ice cream experience. So like what's your 10 of an ice cream so far in your life? Like what's the peak ice cream?
What's the peak?
What's the peak? Like I can say mine if it helps.
Say yours.
What's the peak?
What's the peak for me?
Can't see my tongue.
For me, the peak is Cherry Garcia by Ben and Jerry's.
Okay, that's good ice cream. So, little bit cheating, but there's a Haagen-Dazs like truffle white chocolate raspberry.
Perfect.
Fantastic ice cream.
Amazing.
Because that's like the quality side. If I had to pick just a favorite because I just want ice cream, it's Ben and Jerry's fish food.
Ah, yes.
I had that the other night.
Yep. I love the fish food. But if I want like quality ice cream-ish, I'm doing the Haagen-Dazs.
Yeah. Okay.
So let me rank this, right? Because there's a couple metrics to an ice cream. There's texture and flavor, right?
Yeah.
The mouthfeel's, I think, in the texture.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 mouthfeel.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
If this were a pure vanilla bean ice cream, I'd be nonstop eating it. The mouthfeel is perfect for like a vanilla ice cream.
Which I think that company does have.
Yes.
I want to try their just vanilla ice cream because that's fantastic as far as a like texture goes. It was whenever, okay. So you know the smell of a Hidden Valley Ranch mix. Have you ever mixed your own Hidden Valley Ranch at home?
Oh yeah. That's the best ranch you can do is make your own ranch at home.
It's that best kind.
Correct. Have you ever accidentally gotten a clump of the seasoning in some of the ranch you consumed?
Yeah. It's that. Oh, man.
It's that in the ice cream. And that was a small bite. I can't imagine the entire thing.
Well,
thank you for your service. Thank you.
If I may speak something really important to me, having done this, I'm going to monopolize a little bit more of this, and then I'll let y'all do your thing.
As you should.
Friends, you may be wondering, hey, why the video this time around? Why the ice cream? You know why the ice cream?
Why?
It scared me. It was a thing I feared. And do you know what is coming in just a few days? In less than a week, do you know what's here, friends? Oktoberfest. It's coming. And I'm psyched. And I decided to eat a scary thing because also my wife was really mad at me for having ranch taking up space in our freezer for a year and a half.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Valid.
She's correct for that.
Yes.
Objectively right.
So I have one more question. Would you use this ice cream with a Buffalo Wild Wing?
Ooh, yeah.
Or is it like
you raise You raise a good question, honestly. Because like you ever dip like fries in a milkshake or ice cream?
Yeah, that's what I'm
thinking. You ever dip fries in ranch?
Yeah.
Like I think there's a world where if I had like a sweeter wing flavor,
a honey barbecue.
Yeah, a honey barbecue, but something that would pair well with the cold. The cold is going to be the tough part because you don't want to like have your teeth hurt when you're eating a wing.
Right.
Yeah.
I think there's a world where it's not bad, but I am going to throw it all away.
I think that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Hey, but you know what you won't want to throw away?
What?
When we read reviews that really buy a joke. Why is that my natural state? But that's okay.
Yeah, it seems like every time we do it, it gets more into
deeper.
Oh, what's that character? Frick. Gravity Falls. Old Man McGucket. It gets more and more McGucket every time.
I mean, as it should.
I like that. Yeah.
As it should. All right. This is a half-star review from Sydney Smiley Face.
Thank you, Sydney.
Thank you, Sydney.
These movies turning kids' brains into mush.
Okay. So
this is one of those to give you a God guess.
This is
that's really what this is too.
God's Not Dead 4.
I should have.
I'm gonna go with.
That's the guess you should have.
Shrek.
Another I should have, but.
Oh.
Is it SpongeBob SquarePants, but like the second movie they did?
You're close. This is a review from Octo Toast.
Thank you, Octo Toast.
Turned it off at the Uptown Funk scene. I couldn't do it, guys. I will also tell you that this movie came out in 2022.
2022. There's an Uptown Funk scene. Ding, ding, ding. Minions.
No, it's not.
Because we've already done one of them. And I don't think Samantha would do a repeat on us like that, but
I really don't know.
Okay, well, here's the final review. This is a half-star review, but also a like. They liked this movie.
Interesting.
Oh,
from Seth.
I've had those experiences before.
From Seth Gibble Dunba.
Thank you, Seth Gibble Dunba.
Now I think this person is Australian. Because Dunny is Australian slang, correct?
I believe so.
Do we know? Okay. I won't try. I won't try. I fucking hated that knucklehead Knuckles. See what I did there? The reason why I rated this 5 stars are because I was macro on Bee Swarm Simulator. I think he's on Bee Swarm Simulator right now. All day and all night, and I had no time to watch that shit show of a movie. Mate, I tell you, I got so bored watching this movie, I had to go to the dunny, and I didn't pause it. I was also catching my king craps all throughout. I was grumpy because I ran out of minty body wash, and my mom said I was stinky, so I had to run down to the store and buy some minty body wash. I was so mad at my mom today because she made me do the dishes. Who makes Seth Gibble Dunba do the dishes? This is outrageous. What was I talking about again? Oh, well, probably shit. One more fucking thing. I ran out of toothpaste. What movie is this?
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Oh my goodness.
Is that actually the review?
That was actually the review. I will send a link to that review right now.
I feel like who makes Seth Gibble Dumba do the dishes is our generation's Nobody Puts Baby in a Corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner, though.
Nobody makes Seth Gibble Dunba do the dishes. Yeah, but here's the thing. Puts baby in the corner is very much an old way of thinking. I think the Who makes us do this is a lot more postmodern.
I make me do dishes.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Caleb.
I think because whenever we start out, we are made to do dishes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think it's really a statement on Seth Gibble-Dunbar's lack of maturity that someone has to make him do the dishes.
Mm-hmm.
Also, his profile picture is him holding a big old crab. And it's his caption is, "I love fishing for king crabs whenever I'm not watching my favorite films," and then like 30 emojis. I think this guy's
Probably
maybe
a
18.
child.
Well, so on Letterboxd, it'll tell you somebody's favorite movies. Like it'll have like their
Sonic
top
the
5.
Hedgehog,
Okay.
Deadpool and Wolverine, The
Okay.
Truman Show.
The second one specifically. Of Sonic.
Yes.
And then followed by The Godfather. He's only done 5. And it's those 5.
So I'm gonna say this person is pretty confidently 18. At least, yeah.
I wanna see his other reviews for things. Okay, here we go. Well, we're gonna read some Seth Gibble-Dunbar reviews.
Seth Gibble-Dunbar podcast.
Okay, should I do Sonic, Deadpool, or The Truman Show?
We already read Sonic, so might as well do Deadpool.
Well,
we did the
Sonic
first one
movie.
too.
He did the first one as well. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna read that one. Mate, I'll tell you, that bloody blue hedgehog looks like a pain in the rear for Mr. Eggfart. Laughing emojis. On the topic of that fatty McFatso, they really let Jim Carrey let him go of himself. You know what I mean? A lot more emojis. They get confusing. It's like 3 laughing and then 3 more kind of laughing. Then like some like faces and then like and then 3 babies. Sonny should have been played as one of my beautiful king okay, Sonic, you missed the C. Sonic should have been played as one of my beautiful king crabs instead of this stupid as a boofhead Sonic. Slowing down time like Sonic did would be really fucking useful, as my daily cup of joe gets cold way too quickly, and it would help against my catching my fucking crabs. But I am so fucking angry at that there are no fucking yachts in the whole fucking movie. I watched this Will by King Crabs, and they started shitting and pissing and crying because of the lack of yacht.
No.
And then 1,000 more emojis, and then, all right, fellas, enjoy your life. I'm a go 2-liter Pepsi.
I'm a go 2-liter Pepsi. Oh my god.
This is an 18-year-old by the use of yacht.
Has to be.
Let me read y'all The Truman Show.
Oh my god, please
Yep.
do.
Bloody awesome, I'll tell you. My mate Cooper Edgar said to watch it, and then I proceeded to watch it 23 more times, and then a lot of laughing emojis. Which, okay, can y'all imagine watching The Truman Show 24 times in a row?
I barely got through it once. I would have leveled with you.
I love it, but
no, I enjoy it, but it's not a fun watch. It's funny for 20 minutes, and then it's deeply existentially sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
You want to read the Deadpool and Wolverine one?
I do not want
to read
that.
Have we all seen it? Have we all seen it?
I haven't seen it.
I've seen it.
Caleb, we watched together. Samantha, would you care to deafen while I read it? And do a little fun dance? Oh, that is a little fun dance.
That is a really fun little dance.
She's doing a fun little dance.
She's doing a real good fun little dance.
Okay, if you haven't seen Deadpool and Wolverine, I doubt this has any spoilers. Bro, I'm telling all of you right now, none of the Deadpools would even get to look at my king crabs before they absolutely pummel his shit. Although Ladypool can get a taste of my king crab, I'll tell you what, mate. But I love Nice Pool. I cried when he died because he was a champ. But when that girl was getting the power and when Logan died, I cried too. But then my king crabs give me a massage and I was goat bye-bye. One last thing, Dogpool is the stupidest bitch. I know it should have been shot instead of a Nice Pool. I'm not reading that one.
Just kidding.
It should have been one of my king crabs bye-bye now.
And then like the wildest string of emojis I've ever seen.
Oh no, she's dabbing.
She's dabbing on us.
I can't hear them. The dabs are too powerful.
So
the dabs were powerful, and also did the little dance was real good. That was a good little dance.
Honestly, there are like there's minor spoilers to the Deadpool movie, so I'm glad you didn't listen. But it was this kid is obsessed with his king crabs, and he can't spell.
Yeah, he really can't.
Yeah.
I think there's a world where this show is just us reading funny letterbox.
I think so.
That was the original idea for the show. I don't know if y'all remember this. The original idea I pitched to y'all for a show was a show where we reviewed reviews.
Oh wow, it was. A quick pivot. We're doing that now. No.
Yeah, now. Yeah. Okay, friends.
Yeah, we're pivoting.
It's been well over 2 years.
We're changing completely.
We're changing.
Over 100 episodes.
Different now. We do it enough anyway. Right. We do this review. Well, I mean, we spent a good 50 episodes or whatever, just like bringing 3 discrete topics and then talking about all 3 of them in a row. So we do evolve here, and I think evolving to do more reviews like this could be enjoyable.
Here's a 1-star review from Amazon for a product that I have actually eaten, and I can tell you that this review is correct because it is for sugar-free gummy bears, and you cannot eat more than like 3 or else you violently shit yourself. Yes. So here I go. Ready? Oh man, words cannot express what happened to me after eating these. The gummy bear cleanse is if you are someone that can tolerate the sugar substitute, enjoy. But if you were like dozens of people that tried my order, run. So first of all, dozens of people tried with her. So, okay. First of all, for taste, I would rate this a 5. So good, so soft, true to taste, flavor like the sugar variety. So I was a happy camper. But not long after eating about 20 of these, all hell broke loose. I had a gastrointestinal experience like nothing I've ever imagined. Cramps, sweating, bloating beyond my worst nightmare. I've had food poisoning from bad shellfish, and that was like a skip in the park compared to what was going on inside of me.
Oh, no.
Then came the flatulence, heavens to Murgatroyd, the sounds like trumpets calling demons back to hell. The stench was that of 1,000 rotten corpses vomiting. I couldn't stand to stay in one room for fear of succumbing to the own odors. But wait, there's more. It keeps going. It's like a full essay over what happens to them. But that's that basically sums up. You can imagine what goes on from there.
Yeah. I wanted to like tinker around, look around and like find little fun things. I found 2 reviews for The Substance that are both really quick and I thought were funny. I'm probably not gonna watch The Substance. I don't like body horror.
Me neither.
It's very curious to me. I'm always interested in body horror, but I don't have the stomach for it most of the time. But the first one is very mindful, very Demi Moore.
I mean,
and the other one was right. The other one was this is what Ozempic is secretly doing to y'all.
Oh my gosh!
Wee woo! Alert! We have a new Hugh Grant Lover 69 drop.
Oh my gosh.
A 1/2-star review for the 2006 film Cars. Hugh Grant is not in this film.
No! I thought he was.
Can we find a way to get Hugh Grant Lover 69 on the podcast just so we can talk to them and be like, hey, you should watch more movies with Hugh Grant in them?
I mean,
you know?
Right.
I mean, they do. That's the thing. They do. Another recent one. Well, never mind. This one was How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. 1/2-star review. Hugh Grant is not in this film.
See, I'm telling you, they just keep watching these movies without Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant lover, I need you to know there is a film coming out from A24 with Hugh Grant as a villain looking to be serial killery. It's called Heretic, and it's I'm pretty sure Anya Taylor-Joy and then someone else. But it looks good. The trailer looks compelling.
It looks very good. Cordell sent us the trailer to that in our group chat and specifically said Hugh Grant Lover 69 is going to be eating good. So.
Yep. Okay, it's Sophie Thatcher, not Anya Taylor-Joy, but they have very similar faces and eyes.
I think Anya Taylor-Joy is now at a point in their career where it is past A24 movies for the most part for the next bit, because they just keep getting scored in like bigger and bigger stuff. So I think for the next few years we're going to see a decline in the A24.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah, well, here's the thing though. A24 is kind of grown to the point that they can do the big name star movies too.
You got a point.
But I think they're at their best when they're like earning enough money with the big star stuff that they can let smaller things and smaller actors like get their start.
True.
I think they're good for that.
I think it's time. It's been a while.
What does it mean?
So, I think it's fine to find time I finally use what I almost got a degree for. So we're gonna put our acting chops.
Oh, and now you're gonna see us for the first time.
And you know what?
I don't have any acting chops.
It's a new season. We haven't done this since last season, so I'll just say, you know what? I'm officially gonna say, Cordell, you are probably better at this than I am because you actually got the degree.
One more time.
No. That is all I will say about that right now. But I do have a new idea. I had this idea the other day. And so normally I don't give y'all like a whole ton of instructions. I just kind of let y'all come up with characters. But this time I do have a little bit of instructions.
Okay.
You two are going to be, y'all can be friends on like just hanging out, getting dinner, or y'all can be on a date. That's up to y'all. I don't really, that does not matter as much. Okay. I'll be your waiter, and I'm going to offer some dishes, and I need y'all to say yes to the dishes. Okay. That's the only like instruction. So if y'all want to like come up with some characters for this real quick, because I know y'all.
I think I have an idea for a character. I think her name is Conita.
No, boo.
Cartera and Carnita.
Okay, I'm Nico Robin from One Piece.
And I'm Nico Robin from One Piece's #1 OnlyFans subscriber.
Oh, she has OnlyFans. Oh.
I guess in this universe she does.
This is acting. This is the art of creation.
So are we on a date?
Okay.
Did you pay for a date? Is that the top tier of the OnlyFans? Okay, let's do it.
It's got to be, right?
I guess so. Okay, so
I mean, well, or is this going to get too weird?
He's the
that
top,
might get a bit
the top
weird
subscriber because they're really good friends in real life.
And he's rich.
So y'all are friends.
Put a wholesome spin on this.
Crocodile.
Okay.
Because
no.
I don't know One Piece. Actually, I'm not any kind of OnlyFans thing.
You're just a friend who's taking their friend out to dinner, and their friend is Nico
happens.
Robin.
I'm just a normal dude in a village on an island
okay.
somewhere.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay. Gotta get in character.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
Welcome this evening. I'll be your waiter. My name is Jarmathan, and would you guys like to hear the specials this evening, or would you like to have anything to drink, any wine or anything?
Wine sounds great, but also, what are the specials?
Tonight, we have a grade A Wagyu steak, just perfectly cut for you guys, and we also have our chef's specialty, the split. It's a split pea soup. It also will come with like a salad and like bread for the table and stuff like that. So we do have both of those for you guys tonight.
Yeah,
those actually sound great. Yeah, I think I'd like those.
Wonderful. Would both of you like the steak, and or would one of you like the pea
one
soup,
of each.
The other one, just whatever.
Just one of each. Yeah.
Okay,
we'll kind of split them up, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, I'll be back in just a few minutes with that.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, are you like a pirate?
Yeah,
now?
I work
Is
for
that
this
what that
dude
is?
Luffy now. I'm like an archaeologist for him. It's just kind of cool. It's fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, last I heard, he got those freaky powers and left.
Me or him? Me or him?
So
me
like
him? Me? Yeah.
You.
You're right. Well, that was forever ago. That was when I was a child.
Yeah, I fell into a coma shortly after.
I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. How are you doing, by the way? Were you
cannonball to the head
state? What was that?
So I went to heaven for a good 5 years, and then I was like chilling in my heavenly mansion, and God Himself came over and said, "Hey, they're getting you out of your coma. So like, sorry, gotta go back to Earth. And if you kill yourself to get back here, you don't go to heaven." I said, "Well, darn." So I've been trying to die because I really miss heaven.
I think the
this place sucks. Back. Oh yeah.
So, anyway, here we go, guys. Here's just a nice wine for both of you, and here's the pea soup. Okay, and
thank you.
Now, I've been told this steak is really special because like grade A Wagyu, you know, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
I really hope you can taste the anus on this one. Okay, you can taste how great anus this is gonna be for you guys. So I was just really excited for y'all. I was hoping I could stay here and watch you guys taste so you can see if you can taste the anus of how great this steak is.
I'm Nico Robin.
Wait, you said...
You said, huh?
You said what? Can you tell me... So, are you telling me that grade A is grade anus?
Well, no, I'm saying that this is like, you know, like you can taste like sweetness or saltiness. So you can really taste like how you can really taste the anus on this one, you know? It's just like...
Well, wait. Do you mean you can taste the A-N-E-S-S?
Yes, you can taste the anus on this. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can taste the anus on this.
Not A-N-U-S. None of that.
Well, get your mind out of the gutter, man. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say you can taste
grade
the
A
anus on this.
Grade A is too high for me. Do you have any Venus?
Well, I mean, I can see about that. But...
While I'm at it, can you ask the chef if he has any sinus?
Well, I can check on that. I'll move on from the steak. So the soup tonight, as you know, is a wonderful split pea soup. I think the penis of the soup really comes forward. Okay. And I think y'all will really enjoy having not only the I'm sorry, I bring it back up. The anus of the steak, but also the penis of the soup in your mouth. I think it's going to be a really good experience.
At the same
and I was
time?
really hoping, but like, I don't know. At the same time, yeah, I think it would be really great.
Nico, this is why I really want to go back to heaven.
Hold on, I'll go back to I'll get you something different. You guys aren't seeming to vibe with this.
I mean, can you just ask the chef if they have any like grade C? Tell me about the C-ness of it.
I can see what we can do. Okay, I can see what we can do. I'll be right back. Okay.
Okay, thank you. So like what's a day in the life like?
Well, normally we just we're sailing. So like nothing's really going on. We're kind of just chilling on the boat. I read books. What can I say, And sometimes we beat. Well,
where do you buy them?
Where does anybody buy books these days? Amazon.
Bookstores?
Yeah, I get them shipped to me.
Yeah. Another reason I want to go to heaven.
Okay, so I do have a new dish for y'all. I'm sorry, we don't have any grade B or C steaks or anything like that. I do just have the chef prepared just a side of peas. And he said not to say what I said.
Oh.
So I won't say it again. Okay?
Say what again?
But here you go, ma'am. He told me not to talk about the penis of the soup or the anus of the steak again. He told me not to bring up. Anyway, okay. So there's some peas for you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And some peas for you, sir. And I'm sorry, it looks like there might be actually something wrong with those dishes. It looks like her peas are a little off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the herpes. I did not mean to bring herpes down like this. I didn't really think about this ahead of time. I didn't mean to. I'm really sorry. I think there's something wrong with the dish, and I'm very sorry. Oh.
And scene. Caleb wrote a whole scene for a pretty good bit. For a pretty
around
good
3
bit,
jokes.
That was good.
That was good.
A good bit. I just had this bit of like, what if there was a waiter who kept saying weird stuff?
The anus wagyu.
Penis.
I was trying to catch you with the Uno reverse and get you to be like, well, we don't have any steak with C-ness, and I'd be like, C-ness dick, but like, then it.
Oh. Gotcha. Well, no, see, because the joke was that saying something is grade A.
Right.
You can taste
the anus.
The anus.
Yeah. Athletics. And
Would you like to have the second installment of You Idiot?
Yes.
Oh no.
Live on television?
Okay. Live on television.
Okay.
For those of you who don't remember, because I've only done it once, because I don't really do bits.
You did it once and as a cold open.
Yep. You Idiot is a fun little game I play where I say a thought I've had, a real thought that occurred to me. That's why it happens randomly. I don't Google these. I don't look up for dumb jokes. I come up with these. And I share them and hope Caleb says the magic phrase, you idiot. So far, I'm 1 for 1. I have succeeded the only time I've done it. Caleb, are you ready for this installment of You Idiot, okay?
I'm ready. Okay.
Why does a bagel go to the gynecologist?
Why?
For a pap smear.
That's brilliant. Why are you...
See,
yeah,
I can't say it because that's a genuinely good joke. That's so funny.
So that's a loss.
That's just like a really good joke. I'm going to tell that to Olivia. Cordell?
Yeah.
Cordell, you're a
being clever.
Comedic genius.
Goo Lagoon.
I lost my game.
You lost your own game. You invented. See, that's the thing. When I invent a game to bring on Junk House, I kind of design it where either A, I'm not playing, or B, I'm gonna win.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah. I'm an honest man with dumb thoughts, so I it's all on you whether I win or lose.
You know what? That's fair. And that's the thing is, I appreciate a good joke, and saying a bagel needs a pap smear.
It's pretty good.
Really good.
If you're asking me.
I'm proud of it.
If you're asking me, I also say it's pretty good.
This guy.
My guy thinks it's pretty good.
That guy thinks it's pretty good.
The one thing that's occurred to me with the live video format is you can't really easily edit out all the times I clear my throat. Which, listeners, you're learning just how much I clear my throat. That's why they put it on their bingo card one time. The one episode I didn't clear my throat.
Impressed.
Yeah. It was, I still get upset that you didn't clear your throat on that one, because it really is the one episode where you haven't.
Yep.
Remember last week? Was it last week?
Was it last week?
Was it? I don't know. When we threw a multi-billionaire in our basement.
Yeah, and he had multi-billions in his pocket, so we also took that. So we're multi-billionaires now. We're moral. We're
rich.
Billionaires.
So we're moral billionaires. So that made me think when I was listening to it. I was like, what are we gonna buy? So what's everyone's first ludicrous amount of money buy? And
so it can't be a normal costed thing. It's got to be excessive.
It has to be excessive. And also, I should have said this beforehand, but welcome to a inclusive Junk House Everything draft, where we're drafting what's our first big buy. So if one of us says it, the other two don't get to say they buy it.
Do we want to make it our first two then?
Yeah, we'll say first two. And I'm thinking maybe, what's the order on OBS for how we are, Samantha? What's the how who's top to bottom, or how is it laid out?
Caleb is in the left side, then it's me in the top right, and then Cordell down in the middle.
So, would you Samantha Cordell, me Samantha Cordell? Does that sound good?
He's lifting us up. Whoa! Okay. He's so strong. I'm lifting you up.
He's so strong.
I know.
We haven't been doing enough visual gags.
Yeah.
We are in a visual medium at this moment. We got to play. Hey, Caleb, I'm going to hand you a sip of my soda.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. Screen.
Yeah,
there it is. It's coming up.
It turned into a crochet hook.
Oh no!
So magic.
Hand it back down.
And it turned into a Yeti.
Oh. Yeah, you gotta flip it. Turn it the other way. Put it on this side.
Oh no, Caleb!
It still turns into a crochet hook.
Whoa! Can I have it back?
Anyway, here's what I'm drafting. I'm buying. This is my first ludicrous purchase. I'm buying a soda factory.
A factory.
I'm buying the factory. But specifically one that currently already makes soda, specifically Coke products. Because I've always wanted to taste a Diet Coke fresh off the line. And this is the easiest way to do it, I think. It's just to buy the factory.
I would buy, for my first pick, a movie theater.
Okay.
Multi-screen movie theater.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
what can I say? I'm smart.
Yes.
What can I say? I'm smart.
Yes. You're so smart. That is genius.
Okay. I'm buying the company's second dinner.
Oh, okay.
They make Marvel Snap.
That makes sense.
And I'm doing it purely to be like a benevolent version of Elon Musk buying Twitter, where I buy a company that makes the game I love just so I can like watch the process and be happy about it and make sure they pay the artists.
Kind of you.
Oh.
Yeah. Get the game I love. I get to watch it get developed, which I love game development, and then I get to make sure everyone gets affordable, like everyone can live.
What you buy?
I'm buying. Oh. It's hard to like actually think about what would it.
It's a ludicrous thing. I mean, yeah,
I have my
one
second.
too. It's
because it's gotta be frivolous. It can't be something like meaningful and important and valuable. It's gotta be an excessive purchase,
right? Which is why it's like, and that's the thing is like I've always thought about what would I do if I won the lottery. But I've never thought about what would I do if I just had a ludicrous amount of money and had to buy. Okay, this is ludicrous, but it's also benevolent because we are benevolent billionaires. I'm buying all of America's medical debt.
That's massive and so altruistic.
Dang,
mine is just
a
Michelin star chef to be my personal chef. Just every meal.
I'm so proud of mine, and it kind of leans into the spooky season. I am going to hire the world's best architects to create a several-mile mansion with as many secret rooms and staircases and tunnels and anything they can think to hide structurally within this building. It's got to be like a square mile. It's got to be huge, and I want to spend the rest of my days living in it, exploring it, and seeing all the fun things that they built into this mansion. Because I've always wished I could like buy a home and discover some secret compartment or secret passage or secret room or something. And if I just got my whole home nonstop discovering more of them, that's
Have you ever been
honestly the best thing I could imagine. It would take years to build, and then I've got the rest of my life exploring with my family. And then I would have them like mark it off, and every now and then I'd be like, hey, what's left? They'll be like, well, sir, you've discovered all of these ones. You're only 40% complete. I'd be like, what? I'd be touching every sconce. I'd be fingering the stairs. I'd be all over the place.
You're saying this mansion has sconces in it?
Yeah.
I'm stupid
You
rich
ever been
now.
to the Winchester House?
Yeah, that's fair.
There's
I've never been to
sconces.
the Winchester House.
I've always wanted to go. That was my inspiration for this, but one that actually has
like,
structural
can be
rhyme and
completed.
reason to it. And wasn't dummy haunted.
Yeah.
I'm sure a couple builders would die putting it together.
But that's okay. That's okay.
But I don't want that. I would honor them every time I explored the house.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd have ghost friends and they would let me do cool ghost things. I don't know.
Can I tell you what I would buy for each of you? That's a ludicrous amount of money.
Yeah.
This isn't part of the draft. This is just fun.
This is just a fun thing. Cordell, I would hire a company of actors and set builders and stuff to build and let you fully live out The Thing and like let you experience what it would be like to have that happen and like live that.
Like John Carpenter's The Thing.
Like John Carpenter's The Thing.
Would I know you're doing this?
Oh my God.
No, I would just hire people and like.
That's traumatizing. I love it.
But then when you figured out that everyone was actually okay and that this was all like set up for you to be able to have that horror experience, I feel like you would be like, that's amazing. Never again.
Right.
So
like that's amazing. Going to therapy.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm crying.
Like going to therapy, thinking about how I killed people.
I would kill people, I think.
Yeah.
I think so too. And Samantha, I would hire geneticists and stuff. I would like those companies that you're always like, we're a genetics company, we're testing on frogs and stuff. I would hire them and pay them to instead switch to making Volcarona real.
And it'll just attack me. So it's still like a negative kind of thing. No, it's just real and it's cool.
No, it's your Pokemon. It's your Pokemon.
Thank you, Caleb. I will buy you a new car. Bum 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 bum.
I would love that'd be cool. That'd actually be really cool. There's actually a car I really want in my life at some point. But I don't know. It's a newer car. There's a electric car company that's like what Tesla wishes they were, essentially, called Rivian. And I really like the way they look. I like the Rivian. So
I would do one for both of you at the same time. I would pay Ichiro Oda to go on a like yacht with the two of you for a full week, and you just get to hang out and chillax while learning all the One Piece information you want and just hanging out with him. You two sign NDAs so he can answer every question.
Who is the One Piece?
Okay.
Who's wearing the One Piece?
I know you have a lot. Is there a two-piece or a string key?
With my billions of dollars, I would buy each of you one Black Lotus each, because that would be all of my money. Oh.
It's actually not that expensive.
Yeah.
But I'd love it. I'd love it a lot.
Okay, I would. Yeah.
How much? Is it like $50 now? Damn. Okay.
It's only like 40.
So I'd have
after the recent Commander bannings, it's actually like pretty cheap.
Yeah, rest in peace.
I
multiple cards.
I love imagining a world like that. Just a world where we have all that money.
Where we can really just do whatever.
Yeah.
But also, it would be bad after a little while. Like, you get 3 weeks of loving it, and then there's no challenge in life.
You give it all away, and you go back to nothing. Or just like a little bit, but just like a meager life, and don't donate the rest of it to causes.
I mean, realistically, I would like make sure all of my needs are met, so I could focus on like writing and getting published and like creating, and I'd use my money to like work on systemic problems while also
not having to go to work. Yeah.
Making people get paid good. Right. Like I'd be paying off medical debts. I'd be outbidding things like the NRA whenever it comes to like lobbying politicians.
Yeah,
I'd be like putting my money into things and being like, hey, let's make real change. I can give you more money. If we're just bribing each other now, I'll bribe you harder for good.
Yeah. If I actually had billions of dollars, you know what I would do? I'd hire a certain band to do one live performance for all of Junkhouse and our fans. That band, Psychobilly Freakout. And I would really...
There we go.
That band, Reverend Horton Heat.
Yes.
And my blood sugar's starting to kind of go low. So that
my man.
explains that. And I would really want them to perform Psychobilly Freakout because that's our opening and closing theme song, and it's a banger.
Cordell's bet might be real. But yeah, if you like us, you can rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We also have TikTok, Junkhouse Pod. Also, we're on YouTube. That's where this is going to be. You can watch it on Spotify as well, if you want. But, I mean, it's also going to be up on YouTube, so whatever you prefer.
If you like us, and you want to see more video things, we can start streaming junk, do a variety stream where the three of us do whatever we want.
Like probably video games and stuff.
Yeah, if you like...
Yeah, video games and whatnot. I'd eat more weird things on stream. You'd watch me do a lot of XCOM 2.
Listeners, let us know if you want this, but all three of us have Switches. And there's one game I think we could stream that would be a little round-robin tournament type deal. That's on the Nintendo Switch online consoles.
Ooh.
And that's Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium would go nutty.
Ooh. I think we honestly would be a fun variety stream. I think it would just be about scheduling and getting anybody to routinely show up. But like, honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. If 5 people showed up,
let's do
I'd
it.
stream. That's just hanging out with your buddies. That's just hanging out with buddies. Yeah, the really hard part is genuinely scheduling. But we'll keep thinking about that. For real. Down to make time in my schedule to stream with my ghost fingers.
And as we say every week,
ghost hands.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can email us at junkhousemmailbox@gmail.com. Sorry, I got off topic because I was excited.
And just like we say every week, Cordell, why don't you punch both of us in the face?